Well, hello everybody. How you doing? My name's Dan Baker, and I'm honored to bring you this dispatcher-driver relationship series. For the past 35 years, I've been a teacher and a speaker and a consultant to this old trucking business, and y'all have loved every minute of it. My daddy told me years ago, he said, "Danny boy, choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life." And you know, in a world where most people hate 5 days, to have 2 days they love, y'all, I feel like I'm a pretty lucky guy. So if you enjoy this series half as much as I've enjoyed putting it together for you, we're going to have a good time. Over the past 30 years or so, I've been intimately involved with this dispatcher-driver relationship and all the other jobs that go along with it. And I've come to see that the big changes have not only involved this astounding array of technological advancement we have today, but I've also come to see that teaching and education have undergone a huge evolution. You know, today, education must be synchronized with the lifestyle of your new interconnectivity demands. You're busier than you've ever been. Your high-tech lifestyle does not mesh well with long-term classroom-style lectures and demonstrations. Today, we condense our teaching and training into more bite-sized, integrated pieces that fit and flow right into your workday without dragging you off to some training session that you have no interest in or time for. These sessions are going to be short and sweet and to the point, one bite at a time, couched in an interesting, entertaining form, continuous in nature, so that the short, bite-sized lesson becomes a regular, dependable part of your work experience. I still teach a lot of classroom seminars, but you know, even then, what I used to teach in a day, I now teach in less than 2.5 to 3 hours. And I think people get more out of the shorter version than they got out of that old all-day format. So that's my rationale for this new dispatcher-driver relationship curriculum. It's a 52-week, one-year curriculum where you get one short, to-the-point dispatch-gram every week. That's what I call each session, a dispatch-gram. You're not going to have to get bored. You're not going to have time to get bored. And over a year's period of time, you're going to cover a large curriculum of content that I can personally guarantee you will be helpful. What I teach y'all, I learned. I learned it from dispatchers like many of y'all out there, and from zillions of drivers that I've known and visited with over the years. Let me give you some input on what this series is going to be like. Each session is produced in high-definition video. Each session will be from 3 to 4 minutes in length, so it's going to be short. You'll view one session per week for a year, which means this is a 52-session curriculum, as I said. At the conclusion of each session, you'll be asked to answer some very simple questions to certify that you did, in fact, look at it. And each session will deal with a specific issue that has to do with your life and work as a dispatcher. And though I use the generic term dispatcher in this series, I'm fully aware that you go by many other names, fleet manager, truck manager, driver manager, you know, and other whatever other names they call you. We're going to cover a broad range of subject matter. Boy, from trucking itself to current driver problems, to relationship building strategies, to problems of perceptions, problems of trust and respect, dealing with difficult situations. We're going to deal with this huge generational change taking place in our day and time. The role you play in attracting drivers, the role that you play in keeping drivers, the dispatcher's role as teacher, as the CEO of your own fleet, the dispatcher as a communicator, as a problem solver, as a safety consultant, as keeper of your company's culture. And all along the way, I'm going to be talking to you about your personal perspective, how you deal with yourself, and how that plays a major role in everything that you do. Y'all, my passion is the driver. And my commitment is to help you become a first-class service giver and friend and empowering force to those drivers. I heard a long time ago, efficiency is the ability to do the job right, and effectiveness is the capacity to do the right job right. I want you to be effective as a person, as a dispatcher, as a family person, as a people builder. I'm going to try to keep these sessions interesting and entertaining. I learned a long time ago that laughter is the shortest distance between two people. It's like an instant vacation. I love to laugh. You do too. You know as well as I do, you can josh and joke an old driver 1,000,000 miles. Man, you can't push him a foot. Am I right? I heard the one about the little guy walking down the side of the road, pulling a great big cow on a short rope. Little bitty boy, great big cow walking along, pulling this old cow. Guy drives by, rolls his window down. Says, "Son, where are you taking that cow?" And the kid says, "I'm taking it to the bull at the farm next door." The guy said, "Well, you sure, little old boy? It's a big old cow. Can't your daddy do that?" The kid said, "No, I think it's got to be the bull." So why will I tell you a joke now and then along the way? Because sometimes, y'all, a little bull can make you grin more, sweat less, and repace that busy brain of yours. I want to thank you for spending this little bit of time with me in this intro. I just want you to know that these dispatchgrams are serious business designed for you good people out there who are getting them rolling, getting them paid, and getting them home. I hope they're helpful, and I hope you will commit yourself to learning what's here for you, because it's presented for the good of those drivers out there who earn us all our living. I'll see you in the sessions, okay?